Dragoon S, Lightning El Drago, Lost Longinus. What did all these Beyblades have in common? They were the first left spinning Beyblades of each of the respective generations. We now finally have the first left spinning Beyblade for Beyblade X, and that is Cobalt Dragoon. And hey, what is up, you guys? We're back finally with a new video, and we are looking at the brand new BX34 Cobalt Dragoon. Now, Cobalt Dragoon could potentially be the biggest game changer for the entire Beyblade X meta. But currently for the Beyblade X meta, Wizard Rod, Phoenix Wing, and the Cobalt Drake blades and the respective combos for those blades are the current meta for Beyblade X, with Wizard Rod being at the peak in the SS tier for the competitive play. But now we have a chance potentially of being able to shatter and rewrite the meta for Beyblade X. This right here is the BX34 Cobalt Dragoon. Now, Cobalt Dragoon is the first left spinning Beyblade for Beyblade X, and I gotta say, I am absolutely thrilled. Now, the one thing you may have noticed with the packaging of Cobalt Dragoon, and kind of a prediction on my end, is looking at the packaging. The packaging of Cobalt Dragoon is an invert compared to the other Beyblade X releases, where the background is white and not black like it is right here. Now, my prediction is for any of the left spinning or the opposite spinning Beyblades, it's going to be inverted. So that's kind of my prediction right here when it comes to the packaging of Beyblade X. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it absolutely looks I think it looks amazing. It does look a lot like the Hasbro's Beyblade X packaging, which the Hasbro Beyblade X packaging is just absolutely gorgeous the way they did that. But this is Cobalt Dragoon. Now, flipping over and just kind of checking out the back. So it is owned by Krome Ryugu. Now, this is his final variant for Cobalt Drake that he uses after turning into Kamen Y and going on a little rampage, I guess you could say, and trying to discover and learn how to essentially beat Kamen X. Now, everything for Cobalt Dragoon is a brand new piece, and I'm absolutely excited about this. So you have now the 260 Ratchet. Now, the 260 Ratchet is a very interesting Ratchet with one side when facing a right spinning bay. On that Ratchet, it can be harder to burst because of the slope and the incline. However, when facing another left spinning Beyblade, or currently, I guess you could say, another Cobalt Dragoon, is going to provide more of a counterattack because it has a little steep edge on there. Now, the bit is the new Cyclone bit, a strong representation of the spiral bit from Beyblade Burst and a few of the other bits from the previous generations. Now, this bit is just absolutely amazing right off the gate, I could tell you that. Spiral bit, the Jolt bit, even the star bit part that is attached to the Destroy-Driver, which is my all-time favorite driver for Beyblade Burst. Now, this set does come with the brand new string launcher, the left spinning string launcher that I am just thrilled to kind of check out. But I'd say let's just waste no more time. Let's unbox Cobalt Dragoon. Let's just check this badass out. Alright, and there we have it, Cobalt Dragoon, the set. Now, right away, the very first thing I notice is the design of the string launcher. It is different. So here is the standard string launcher that we have right now. For the right spinning Beyblades, there is a string launcher. You can definitely tell that there is a difference in design, which is nothing wrong with that. I think it's really cool that they were able to do that and make it a little bit different for left spinning Beyblades, kind of give a little more variety. I actually love this design. This looks absolutely, I like it better than the original, but let me know what you guys think on which of the designs for the string launchers do you like better. Do you like the standard with that strip all the way down, nice and flat, nice and matte colored, or do you like this shiny gloss with a little indent right down there and just the overall design of it? But this is the string launcher for less spins for Beyblade X, and it feels just great. Same string length and everything as your standard Beyblade X string launcher. Alright, but here is Cobalt Dragoon. This blade looks absolutely just gorgeous and sick looking. Now it does feel like it has quite a bit of weight added to it, which is good. I'm glad they kept it a little bit weighted. Now Cobalt Drake was probably, and I think still is probably, the heaviest attack blade in the entire game so far. I could definitely say it does not weigh as much as Cobalt Drake, but overall this just looks absolutely sick. And as you can see right here, they show a little more of the plastic, which is kind of a new thing I've noticed that they're starting to do with the Beyblade X line. They're starting to show a little more plastic, which I have a strong feeling, and this is just a prediction on my end. I could be completely off, but it does open it up for the next season of Beyblade X to start bringing in rubber potentially. Now I am hoping that they start to do that, because since season 2 and the newer releases of Beyblade X are kind of focused more on the second generation of Beyblade, the metal fight Beyblades, we do have rubber in there with, you know, Medio El Drago. So I'm hoping that is a sign that we are potentially going to start seeing rubber and some more gimmicks added into the blades. But the blade overall of Cobalt Dragoon, this looks absolutely amazing. I love this design. The chip design for Cobalt Dragoon looks absolutely just amazing and spectacular. I love it. And here is the 260 Ratchet. Now as you can see right here, this is what I am talking about. So one side of it is a little more rounded off. There's not much of a protrusion or a contact point. Now that is for when it is spinning left and you got right spinning, it's gonna graze that and kind of deflect off, making it a little harder to burst for right spin bays. Now if you're facing another left spinning Beyblade, it's going to hit this side right here, which you can see that steep incline makes it a bit easier to make contact with the Ratchet to potentially cause it to burst. But the overall color scheme of the 260 is just absolutely amazing, and I'm actually so glad they have a 260. I've been waiting for a 260 for a while. I was wondering when they were going to do that, but I'm actually very glad that they did come out with the 260. Alright, and here is our new Cyclone bit. This bit looks absolutely amazing. Now it does look like it is going to absolutely just wreck the meta for sure with pure attack power. Currently right now, the Gear Flat is my favorite attack bit. A lot of people don't like it, but the Gear Flat is my current favorite attack bit. But just looking at the Cyclone bit, I could definitely tell this is more likely going to replace my Gear Flat as my favorite attack bit. But the way it's shaped and designed is for left spinning Beyblades, most particularly because of the star shape kind of curves off to the left, meaning as it's spinning left, it's going to dig into the stadium to be able to pick up some serious speed and serious power. Now how it interacts and how well it works with a right spinning Beyblade, we'll test that out later on through the weeks and kind of just see if this bit only works really well with left spinning Beyblades. But if it does work very well with the right spinning Beyblades, this is definitely going to be a game changer in the meta. I have a strong feeling for. Alright, but I say let's piece together this bad boy. Let's look at Cobalt Dragoon fully assembled. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Right now, Weiss Tiger, Cobalt Dragoon, perfection. This is perfection right here. Absolute perfection. This looks absolutely amazing. Now I cannot wait. Actually, we're done discussing it. We've already discussed everything we have to say. This bit looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely hyped for it. Let's get that stadium out. Let's test spin it and see how left spins actually work in the stadium, and then let's throw it in some crazy insane battles. Alright, and for this battle we will be using the Takaratomi Extreme Stadium. Karatomi's Extreme Stadium, this green and black one, is my favorite stadium. It's just the perfect size for Beyblade X. But let's first test spin Cobalt Dragoon with the new string launcher, the new left spinning Beyblade, the first left spin Beyblade in Beyblade X history. There's a nice little flat launch. It's just so weird seeing it go the opposite direction. We're used to seeing Beyblades hit that way and just kind of and then just kind of glide in the middle, but this looks absolutely amazing. Alright, now we got our left spin launcher right here. It's attached to our dual link right here, created by Newzel 3D. Discount codes are going to be in the description below if you guys are interested in being able to dual launch. But let's get some bays out now. Alright, see how well Cobalt Dragoon does against Phoenix Wing. Alright, just starting off strong for Beyblade X. We all know Phoenix Wing is right now top tier. And just barely he takes out Phoenix Wing. He's able to go toe to toe with Phoenix Wing. There we go. Phoenix Wing might have this one. Phoenix Wing, I do think, does weigh a bit more than Cobalt Dragoon. But Cobalt Dragoon is going toe-to-toe with Phoenix Wing. This is incredible. There we go. Oh, Hell's Chain. Ooh, he just did what I thought was going to be impossible and bursted Cobalt Dragoon before I can really even start to commentate on that battle. That was absolutely insane. There we go. See if Cobalt Dragoon can get some revenge on him. We're definitely going to have to play around with some combos to see if there's any other better combos for Cobalt Dragoon. But he is going toe-to-toe with Hell's Chain, completely matching him in stamina and everything, which is absolutely insane. Collision right out the gate. That's how it's going to be right away when using Cobalt Dragoon. But he does seem to have pretty solid defense for an attack type, and pretty decent stamina as well with this combo. Just almost able to take out Hell's Chain. Woo! This is Battle of Teammates, Weiss Tiger. And Weiss Tiger right now is my favorite Beyblade X Bey in design as well as in power. Just look at that. Weiss Tiger is able to easily take out Cobalt Dragoon. Watch out those guys again. It's just always awesome to see that right there, where the opposite spinning directions get in the full swing and they just collide. Weiss Tiger, you guys. I'm telling you, Weiss Tiger, one of the best Beyblades in Beyblade X so far. Contrary to what people think, in my opinion, one of the best. Woo! Almost wrung out Weiss Tiger. There he goes. Weiss Tiger is down. Alright, but there you guys go. From Takaratomi, the brand new BX34 Cobalt Dragoon. Now overall, just already a 5-star Beyblade. This is history for Beyblade X. This is the very first left spin Bey for Beyblade X. This Bey just looks absolutely clean, looks amazing. The combo, the stock combo just looks clean, it looks great. I love all three parts, all three brand new parts that come with this Bey. Now, could it use some upgrades? Could it use some improvements for competitive play? Absolutely. Every stock combo so far for Beyblade X, there's definitely some things that you could do right away that could improve the performance of that Beyblade. But just for the stock combo wise, Cobalt Dragoon just hands down right now, right alongside Weiss Tiger, my favorite Beyblade X Bey so far. It's just incredible and just great to finally see the other side of that extreme line being used, rather than everything going the same direction, or rather when a Beyblade gets knocked senseless and sent on the other side, rather than that Bey just kind of skipping along the extreme line, to be able to see a Bey catch that extreme line and ride it all the way on the other side. That's the thing I just been waiting for, and many other people have been waiting for. So the question is Cobalt Dragoon worth getting? Absolutely. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. It doesn't matter if you don't like the blade. It doesn't matter if you don't like the weight. It doesn't matter if it's competitive or not. The fact is, this is the first less spin Beyblade for Beyblade X, and that right there is history for Beyblade X. Now let me know what crazy combos you guys think will work well with this Cobalt Dragoon that could potentially make it top tier and top edge Beyblade X Bey for competitive play. Now thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.